Hello, my name is Josephine Coughlin. I live in Ireland and my son Connor was playing a soccer match 3 years ago. When he jumped up, he was playing in goals as a goalie. He jumped up to catch the ball and by accident another young fella caught him with his elbow on the back of his head and he was slightly concussed after it. We took him to the doctor, and the doctor said he was okay, he was happy with him. And as the weeks progressed, myself and my husband noticed that there was something wrong, that he did not improve or come out of whatever happened 100%. A couple of weeks later, he started suffering from headaches when he'd put down his head. When he'd be in school, he found it hard to concentrate, he found it hard to write, and the headaches got worse. And when he'd play sport, and he loves his sport, he plays 3 different sports, and he found that it was harder to keep his balance. He would get terrible, severe headaches, so he was admitted into hospital where they did a CT scan. Everything showed up clear on the CT scan and he was sent home. Headaches continued, but as the months passed, on the second year after the incident happened, he could not coordinate himself. After playing sports especially, he wouldn't be able to coordinate his legs, his speech would slur, and he'd have headaches, and we took him to the doctor, and the doctor admitted him into hospital again for a second time, where they did an MRI, and the MRI showed up normal, and they said that there was nothing wrong with him, that he was okay, sent him home, but the symptoms continued and he could not even balance himself if he closed his eyes. He'd fall back on his head. As the second year progressed, he was getting worse again, and we attended our doctor, our GP regularly, and he said there was nothing wrong with him, he was fine. And on the third year, this year, we were at a function when his arms went into spasms and they deformed, and his legs went into spasms as well. And we rushed him to the doctor and they said it was nothing, he was okay. He was admitted into hospital, they couldn't find anything wrong with him. And by accident, through a friend, they asked us to call to see Marie-Agnes, and and she told us then that his axis alliance was out of place, the cranial was out of place, and when she did the procedure to put it back into line, his body straightened up, his shoulders were the same level, his arms were the same length, his legs were the same length, which we actually didn't realise that they were out of sync with each other. Headaches left, he then, after the axis alliance being put back into place, he went to the osteopath for 4 sessions, and he is now same height, same length, legs, arms, same length, a happy-go-lucky young fella, now playing all the sports he wants, well able to balance himself, no slur of speech. Our young son now has his life back again, thanks to Agnes. Thank you very much.